This morning we're leaving our stopover at Magheraroarty beach car park and we're heading towards Northern Ireland. Start of the, what's it called, Val?
Sorry?
Causeway coast. Yeah, Renown beach. It's very windy here. Lots of sand blowing about. It's a bit overcast.
Look at this, people. There are bins everywhere. It's just amazing. Not just one bin, oh no. Look at all these bins. The excitement is too much.
Head south.
Just randomly. Bins everywhere. Look. That was at the end of the beach that we've just been on. No idea what it is.
This is the Black Glen, part of the Downhill estate, now owned by the National Trust. The tower that we could see on the hill earlier is actually the Mussenden Temple. The estate was created by Frederick Hervey, the 4th Earl of Bristol, who was Bishop of Derry in the 1780s. And below us, tunnels carry Belfast to Derry Railway. Drumaheglis, Marina and Caravan Park. And I've actually booked 3 nights here to give us a bit of respite from the travelling that we've just been doing. So we're still going to go out during the day and visit some things along the Causeway coast, but we're going to make this a base here for 3 nights. There's a little cafe here. You can get a really nice breakfast, very good value for money. I'm sure you can get lots of other things as well, but we only had a breakfast. What's the stand? She's got children. There's a little playground here. Little marina here. This is the dog walk around the site. It's all the way around the outside of the camping field. This is Graysill House. In the early 17th century, land here was granted by James I to a cousin. Unfortunately, the cousin drowned on his way to Ireland before he could take up possession of the property. The property was passed down to his grandson and remained in the Stuart family for many years. The house was originally built in 1775 by James Stuart. The original entrance to the house, which is now a public road, is lined with these beech trees. These were planted when the house was first built and would have provided a spectacular entrance to any visitor. Nowadays it's known as the Dark Hedges and is one of the most photographed locations in Northern Ireland and was used in the epic TV series Game of Thrones. If you come here on a dark night, you might be blessed with a vision of the spirit which mingles amongst the beech trees. The spirit is known as the Grey Lady, and on Halloween she is joined by other spirits from a nearby forgotten graveyard. Further along the coast we come across the remains of the 5th century Dunseverick Castle. It was attacked by Vikings in the 9th and 10th centuries, destroyed by a Scottish army commanded by General Robert Munro in 1642, and faced capture and complete destruction by Cromwellian forces in the 1650s and was never occupied again. Next door to the castle we come across Dunseverick Falls, where a little stream flows into the sea. There's a nice grassy area here and it's a great place for a picnic or to just watch the waves crashing against the rocks below. White Park Bay. Unfortunately, there's a sign on the car park saying no motorhomes, coaches, buses, so we've not been able to get down there. Carrick-a-Rede rope bridge over there in the distance. People walking on it. This is the Portaneevy car park and viewpoint. And from here there are some spectacular views across to Carrick-a-Rede Island. The island is connected to the mainland by a rope bridge 30 metres above sea level. The first bridge was built in 1755 to enable fishermen to access their salmon nets on the island. So this is Kinbane. Going to walk down to the castle. The two-storey stone castle was built here by Colin MacDonald around about 1547. The hollow below the castle is where in the 16th century a garrison of English soldiers who were attempting to siege the castle were surrounded and killed. The little hut here is all that appears to remain of a salmon fishery that was closed down in the 1980s. Here comes Valerie. Not much left of the castle. Just one tower remaining. These are the steps to the castle, and as you can see it's quite a steep ascent to get back up there to the car park. So we're here in Ballymoney, and this is the Joey Dunlop Memorial Garden. So anyone who is interested in motorcycle racing will know who the Dunlops are. Joey Dunlop, who was particularly known for his success in the Isle of Man TT and also for his charity work. He died in 2000 in Estonia as a result of a motorcycle racing accident. He appeared to lose control and collided with some trees. There's also memorials here to Joey's brother Robert and Robert's son William, who both subsequently died in motorcycle racing accidents. So we're at Ballypatrick Forest. Just stopped off here, get some dinner and let the dog have a walk. We was trying to go to Tor Head, but we couldn't get up there because the road's closed for roadworks. So we've ended up here somehow. We're now at the ruins of Lade Church.
Tessie.
We get across there. Come on, along this bit. Come on. Tess, along here. Stupid dog. Go through there. Like that.
Located just a mile from Cushendall are the delightful ruins of a 13th century Franciscan foundation. It's the chief burial place of the MacDonalds. It's been built at least 3 times and served as a parish church from 1306 to the end of the 18th century. Fine stones in the graveyard include a cross in memory of Dr. James MacDonald, who was the pioneer in the use of chloroform for surgical operations.
So this is our last night in Ireland. Tomorrow we're heading over to Larne to get the ferry back over to Scotland. Absolutely brilliant sunshine here. Beautiful weather. Always partaking in a little glass of the old wine. Wine and lemonade. I'm having a little shandy. Tess is trying to get a snooze. She's very hot. Beautiful here.
So we are just leaving Drumaheglis campsite on our way to Larne to catch the ferry. So it's bye-bye Island for us. We've had a great couple of weeks. The campsite is actually busied up last night. Lots of people coming for the bank holiday weekend. So we had it nice and quiet for a day, so that was nice. But yeah, lots of people having a nice time with the family now for the bank holiday weekend. But yeah, we're off to Larne, so we'll catch you then.
So we got to the ferry port and the ferry's cancelled. So we've got to wait for the next one. So we've got a few hours to play with, so we're just going up the going north now again. Back up the Causeway coastal route. Spend a few hours up here. We are now at the port of Larne. We're in the terminal building. Our ferry is late by 4 hours 45 minutes, which is a bit of a pain, but there you go. Ferry. Scotland is in the distance. This is our stopover for 2 nights before we go home. We eventually got here about 7:30 after our delayed ferry. Just going to have a look around now. So this is the beach. Very nice. Beautiful day. Staying in the van today, we're just staying on site. Tessie's trying to get cool. Always got sore back. And we've got barbecue on and a bit of beer. So that's it, we've done. We're heading home now. Beautiful day here at New England Bay Caravan Club site. Highly recommended. It's about 4.5 hours back to our house, so hopefully we'll stop off for some breakfast.
So thanks for joining us on our little adventure, and hopefully look forward to see you soon to have more adventures. Bye for now. Hi everyone, we're home. Just arrived home now in the last few minutes. It felt like a long journey home, but I think it always does when you're coming back.
It was quite a long journey. It took about 7 hours. We thought it would be about 4.5 hours, but it is Bank Holiday Monday as well, so there's lots of traffic on the road. So we really enjoyed our island trip. We've had nearly 3 weeks in total. Would we go back again?
Yeah, I think so. There are lots of places we didn't see that we would have liked to have seen, but time wasn't on our side. Dave done a lot of driving every day. It would be nice to do it in probably at a slower pace and take more things in.
Yeah, I think we did very much underestimate how long the Irish coastline actually is, and it's I think really to do the sort of trip we've just done, you certainly need more than 2 to 3 weeks. Probably 6 weeks is more like it. So if anybody's interested, in total we've done 2,040 miles, been driving for a total of 71.5 hours, and that works out at about 28 miles per hour. Well, that's it from us for now.
Hope you can join us again next time, but for now, bye bye.
Bye. That's it, we're done now, we're heading home. Beautiful day here. But, forgot where we are, but still nice.